What's happening, y'all? Brother Geo got a part two from my video earlier about the virus shedding. So I was at the card shop earlier, chilling with a bunch of people. I was fine when I got there, chilling for a while, maybe an hour or so. Everything's cool. At that point, I went to go chill with the homies. It would be me and three other homies, and we were chilling at the one homie's place. I started playing cards with the person that I eventually figured out was vaxxed and figured out was shedding the virus. And we were sitting there chilling. Nothing's going on. Nothing's happening to me. 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour or so. At that point, we began trading cards from our respective collections, and it was around that time, maybe 5 minutes after we started, that I noticed the symptoms coming on. I felt them. Like I said, I had COVID last year in January in 2020, and then I had it about 3 weeks ago at the beginning of August. So I know what it felt like. I know what it feels like. I'll never forget what COVID feels like. You just can't. So I noticed these symptoms: slight migraine, my sinus cavity causing me some issues, tasting metal at the back of my tongue where the tongue meets the uvula, that dangly thing in the back of your mouth, for those that don't know. I tasted metal there, and I couldn't smell, and I had a slight migraine. All three of those symptoms told me somebody in here is possibly virus shedding. It took me a second to figure that out, but like I said, I had heard about this phenomenon over 6 months ago. So I figured out what was going on. The person in question, the guy I was trading with, stated earlier that he got the vax, so I knew he was suspect number one. The symptoms got really intense, and it was just hard to sit there, like, just knowing full well that, you know, these waves of corona are just coming off this guy through the pores of his skin and his open orifices, such as his nose and his mouth. And it was fucking me up, man. That shit, it literally hurt, and it got worse over time. And eventually he looked through all of my books, and I looked through his trades, and I handed him the stack that I pulled out of his. And I grabbed the stack that he pulled out of mine, and I said, we'll finish this trade another time. The host had actually left to go take his girl somewhere. I didn't even stay for that. As soon as we were done trading, I put my cards in my books. I walked my bags outside because I had to come back and get my other bag. As soon as I stepped outside into the fresh air, I immediately felt better. So I knew that's what was going on. Like, share, subscribe for part 3. I got too much to talk about.